Hello and welcome to the Baltic eSports League. Today you're joined by Cookie and the one, the only, Aroyd.
Thank you.
Today we started with CSGO. Now it's time for us to shine, the League of Legends squad. And let's get into the schedule to see how the week is going to look like. And yeah, take it away, Aroyd.
So the first games this week is going to be NACL versus Team Coinflip Gaming. Certainly an exciting match. The middle tier teams battling it out starting week 6. And moving on, it's going to be Surreal Gaming versus Public Enemy. Hopefully Surreal Gaming shows their true colors finally and takes some of the games away from Public Enemy.
Yeah, and later on we have Vegan Unit 4 play against Imantas 5. I'm really excited for that matchup as Vegan Unit 4 has been looking stronger and stronger every week. And yeah, Imantas 5 I wouldn't say have became better. They have just stayed as they have been all week, all season I mean. So interesting how that one will go out. And then of course Keep Yourself Alive versus Falcon eSports. How do you feel about that matchup?
Definitely the match of the week, as I will be playing facing one of the best Lithuanian teams, Keep Yourself Alive. Very excited. Not going to be underestimating them in these matches. Hopefully we'll have a good experience playing them.
Yeah, and to close out the week we will have Team Salma to play against Iron Wolves. Also a pretty hype matchup as Team Salmana have become really good, but I expect that Iron Wolves will take both of the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to go deeper, let's get deeper into today's matchup. We'll have NACL versus Team Coinflip Gaming. For the first game, NACL is going to be on the blue side, and Team Coinflip Gaming are going to be on the red side.
And so for the NACL matchup, it's Hahohi in top lane, Yes Arrow in jungle, Quattros going down the mid lane, and Cement and Truffier in bot lane.
And for Team Coinflip Gaming, we have Onyas in the top lane, Gnome in the jungle, Sportrace mid lane, and Clydex together with Riftwolf on the bot lane. And I expect these matches be pretty fast because yeah, Team Coinflip Gaming want to play those fast games. They want to go 1-3-1, have those winning matchups in the solo lanes, and try to just keep snowballing the game from there. And I think not give too much resources. Not give too much resources for the lanes in gank wise. Gnomes usually likes to just place wards and find out where the enemy jungler is and maybe try and counter gank.
Yeah, and I hope that NACL don't go for the Public Enemy style of gameplay, which they tried in previous weeks. For some reason, I want to see them on champions like Camille and other aggressive picks, and that will certainly be the way of play needed to be executed by them to win these games against Team Coinflip Gaming.
Yeah, and now we are in the champ select, so let's dive right in to see what NACL are going to ban away. As yeah, I expect them to ban some strong lane champions like Camille, something like Echo against Sportrace, and maybe force Team Coinflip Gaming on those team fighting compositions.
Yeah, and as we know, Sportrace has been showing a great Azir gameplay, so need to watch out for that as well as Team Coinflip Gaming like to go for that Caitlyn Azir, the long-range hyper carry type of team composition. So I'm looking to see Azir targeted here, and as I say that, it is banned out. So both of the mid laners so far banned for Team Coinflip Gaming. Haven't seen Sportrace on Swain yet, but we do know that's one of the strongest picks right now in this patch.
Yeah, it got picked against you last Friday, so you have a lot of experience playing against that one. Nearly banned out against Jestaro. So yeah, Gnomes doesn't want to enemies on some aggressive snowball champions. Wants to force them on something like some tank like Sejuani or something like that.
Yeah, and Braum banned out against NACL probably because Onyas wants to pick up his signature Ornn. They do not have the first pick, but it does not seem that NACL focus on picking up all Ornn for themselves anyway. So Braum, kinda, it's easy. It's a bit telegraphed ban. They do know that they want Ornn out. And yeah, it's a Camille ban as well, so Ornn is pretty weak against Camille, I'd say, because she can dodge out any CC or Ornn's ultimate. So let's see what Hahohi decides to pick up in the first pick.
Oh, the Kazakhs pick up for Jestero.
Yeah, and I mean, Gnome likes to play Kazakhs a lot, and they might take that into consideration. That's why they picked it. But I do like Gnome um, playing champions like Nunu and other supportive champions more, and as it is picked right now. And we do have information that Amumu is Zaya, so a very strong marksman right now, focused by a lot of teams so far. And yeah, I do not like that NACL take away the Kazakhs because Nunu is still open, one of the key champions for Gnome, who is looking to set up the game for his teammates and just try to escort the mid lane and top lane so they don't have any problems.
Yeah, but I don't think I like that they picked Nunu so fast.
Oh, wait. I'm going to have to stop you there. Nunu is actually Rakan.
Oh, okay. So
Very interesting.
So they go with the Zero Rakan combo at the start. Riftwolf, I would say, is a really experienced Rakan player, so I want to see him on that. I haven't enjoyed watching him play these peeling supports that they have been forcing him onto, and now with the playmaking, I think that's one of the keys for success for Team Conflict Gaming.
And so the Zaya Rakan pick by Team Conflict Gaming is answered by Tom Kinch and Kaisa. So we do know that Kaisa is one of the strongest champions in the patch as well. Yeah, I do like the pick. I think the draft phase for NACL seems pretty strong so far. Tom Kinch is going to be able to save his teammates from Riftwolf's engages when he does play the Rakan. And it looks like Xin Zhao. I haven't seen Xin Zhao too much lately. What do you think about that pick?
Well, I think it has a lot of dueling potential, something like Jax, where you have a lot of dueling potential in the early game, and in the late game I think it's a bit harder to execute the pick, as it isn't so snowbally now, as it got nerfed a bit. And yeah, I think if it gets the lead in the early game, then it should be fine.
I do like Xin Zhao when he's facing something like Kazakhs, because he can counter the engages or maybe like block off certain spots. When the Kazakhs go into invisibility, Xin Zhao can just ult and be sure that his carries are safe, because you knock away everyone, even though if he's invisible or something similar to that. And Galio taken away from Spojes, it seems. I haven't seen him playing that champion as much. I do think that he's better off playing carries like Azir or Echo or something like that.
Yeah, we still haven't seen the top lane picks for both of the teams or the mid lanes, so the solo lanes are still to be decided. Most likely they'll just pick up the Ornn. Team Conflict Gaming will just pick up the Ornn and let Spojes have the counter pick in mid lane. And yeah, just Sion is still open, so that could be a pickup. Cho'Gath also is open.
Yeah, these drafts do seem a little sketchy for NACL or Team Conflict Gaming, as none of the strong top laners are countered yet. Like, as you mentioned, Sion is still open. No one is taking that into consideration. Also, they just banned out the Taliyah instead of Ornn, who is a big champion for Anya's. And it does seem like he's going for the Sion. Yeah, very safe, just because they banned the Cho'Gath, which is a good counter to Sion in lane. And that is answered by Shen, who is a good pick against Sion as well. That's going to be a good pair up together with Kaisa and Kazakhs. Shen really complements that kind of playstyle. And Orianna to close it out. Good combo together with Kazakhs as well.
Yeah, I do like NACL's composition, as they have a lot of protection for Kaisa. She will be able to do a lot in the late game, mid game parts of the game, as she has the Shen ultimate stand aside, or a stand united, I mean. She has Orianna's ball help, she has Tom Kench, and yeah, I think that she has all the tools to carry the game. It's going to be on her what she will be able to do.
But I do think that Kaisa won't be able to solo carry this game, just because we did see an Anivia pick as the last one for Spojes, and seeing an Anivia paired up with Sion, Xin Zhao, Rakan, those champions can control the battlefield so well. So in a moment where Kaisa does finally pull the trigger and use her ultimate reposition in a team fight, that's it for her. They can swap their focus. Anivia can block off the rest of the team or zone off certain spots in the team fight, and Kaisa is very vulnerable in those situations. So it's going to be up to Cement to play out, pilot this champion as well as he can against champions that can control the battlefield so well, as I stated.
Yeah, and as the players are loading into the game, we'll have a small commercial break, so don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with NACL versus Team CoinFlip Gaming.
You spray, you trip. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
And we are back into the game where NACL are going to play against Team Confirm Gaming. Both of these team compositions are team fighty with a lot of engage and a lot of disengage, I would say.
Yeah, it's gonna be really promising. This game promises to be exciting just because we can see champions like Kaisa and Kazakhs picked on NACL's side, finally seeing some aggressive picks that are complemented by Hahohi's ability to play Shen as well. So yeah, nothing too weird in these picks in this game, except for the Xinjiao maybe. That's a bit not too ordinary, I'd say. But overall, pretty standard. I do think Team Coinflip Gaming have a pretty strong lineup in this case. Their team fights are going to be really strong. They have the wave clear power and everything, so can't see much problems with the team composition they've made this game.
Yeah, so surprisingly, both of the teams have really good team compositions. Usually, there's some teams that win the draft phase and some teams that lose the draft phase. So this time, both of them, I would say, going even is just going to be on their skill and how they can play out their champions.
Yeah, they did notice, I see some pings coming out, they did notice that Kazakhs is starting bot side this time. Both of the junglers doing the red buff. Kazakhs is going to be a bit quicker clearing it out just because the bot lane was there to leash for him. But we do see Team Coinflip Gaming bot lane, Clydex together with Riftwolf pushing in very quickly. That's going to be a problem for Kaisa because her wave clear under the tower isn't the best, I'd say.
Yeah, and I guess Jester will look for early gank top lane to help out Hahohi.
Yeah, probably.
To get it, and so that he has his stand united up and he can use it whenever he wants to, so he has the pressure in lane, and that would just open them a lot up. As well as I would say Gnome should visit the top lane as much as he can, so that they can just negate Shen's map pressure.
Yeah, we can see Hahohi so far playing pretty well, dodging the skill shots of Anya's. So showing a lot of promise on the champion so far. Both of the junglers securing the scuttlers, it seems, not going for the gank. Both of the sites are covered. I do not like that Quattros didn't ward the entrance to the jungle in the bottom side river, as we can see Gnome already clearing it out at this moment.
Yeah, Jester will be answering that, also picking up, stealing away, so Mirror invades.
But none of them have the wards. I do not understand what the mid laners are doing with their wards this game, honestly.
Well, they are on
an engage. Yeah, Quattros forcing out his flash there, just because Gnome had the red buff, had everything to show his pressure on the champion. So yeah, that's a good thing for Team Coinflip Gaming so far.
Yeah, and Gnome's still staying on the bot side jungle, wants to help out mid lane and bot lane as much as
True Fear, flash forced out, Ignite goes down onto him, he's so low right now. Riftwolf pretty low as well, but Gnome looking to dive maybe at this moment of the game. The wave is coming closer and closer as he is multitasking, farming the golems while waiting for the dive to happen, and he's moving in. Let's see if anything happens here. He is forced back, but he does go onto Kaisa, but oh my god, he goes down. First blood for Clydex. He does secure the first kill. Will Gnome go out? The heal does go down onto him, but Cement doing a lot of damage onto him, but it's Yes Arrow to secure the kill this time. And flash away from Riftwolf. Yes Arrow will follow it up. Now Command Dissonance, giving movement speed to Riftwolf. Will he go out? Yes, Grand Entrance will save him this time. The Drake is not gonna reach him, and it's a 1-for-1 between Team Coinflip Gaming and NACL. A bit messy, I'd say, but yeah, it was really hard to keep track of everything that was happening. It did look like Hahohi forced out his teleport there as well, but did not finish it, as Onyas has it up right now.
Yeah, so that's a potential play that they can make. Use the teleported advantage to pick up Drake or something like that. And Inside Vision or Cladix still has his flash. He did not use that, as well as Spojes has his flash. But
the Shadow Assault onto Anya is doing so much damage. Will the Shen pick up the kill? The shield does seem to be enough, but the flash in, they will trade kills between each other. I do not agree with this play from Hahohi there. Still, a good kill for him, but he does not have the teleport, and the wave is stacking. It might go under the turret, but some pings coming out to mid lane. Truefair looks to roam there, but nothing much happening this time. And yeah, and we can see Anya is forcing out his teleport to hopefully get this wave under the turret of Hahohi. That's gonna mean a lot for him, a lot of minions lost for Hahohi.
Yeah, and bot lane meanwhile trying to freeze as much as they can, trying to deny as much as they can. Jethro is there to try and maybe help out and negate the freeze, but he is going to back off, pick up his Scuttle Crab, so nothing too much going there, as the slow push bot lane starts to become even bigger.
Yeah, we can see that the lead for Clydex on the Xayah minion-wise isn't too big right now. So that's good job by Cement playing this matchup out so far. And we can see Yestaro moving towards Gnome here in the jungle, but he is spotted out by the wards. Will he get anything there? Does not seem so. Anyas is moving up. He has level 6 now. Stand United available for Hahohi as well. They'll need to look out for any plays to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, and just the bot lane getting pushed in all the time.
Engage onto Quatches there. It's going to be a small trade. It did seem that he will commit a bit harder to that, but Anivia not doing too much damage yet.
Yeah, still does have only the tier, so just wants to stack that as much as possible, as fast as possible. Truefire and Cement having a hard time bot lane as Truefire getting solo.
Yeah, they are looking for the dive, but no, does not seem so, as he just backs out, winning the trade. Happy with that. They do not underestimate their opponents. Don't go for the dive, as we saw Hahohi did when being in the fight against Anyas in the top lane. So very glad to see that they do not overestimate their abilities and play it out safe so far, as they are in control of the lane, it looks like.
Yeah, Sport's looking to roam somewhere, but does not know that he is standing on a ward, so he is spotted out and nothing too much will happen from that. Clydex and Riffwolf both playing pretty safe, as they don't know where the enemy jungler is.
Gnome is moving towards top side. BBC and against Unstoppable Onslaught landing on him, and Gnome now moving in to try to get a knock up off, and he does. That's gonna be a kill for him. So yeah, Hahohi just not playing with his vision well enough, and just gets punished for it instantly by Gnome and Anyas.
Yeah, and Quattrus is really aggressive in the mid lane, has been able to win the trades, as I think he has an easier time with that. You would have more experience on the mid lane matchups. What do you think?
Yeah, I do think when Xin Zhao isn't pressuring you as much, we did see that he was spotted out on top side. Orianna can be played pretty well into Anivia, doesn't cause much problems for her, as the wave clear difference isn't too huge, still manageable. And yeah, not much happening after that. Team Quackle Gaming do look like they're in control so far. And now Yestara moving into jungle, trying to set some vision, does spot out the blue buff, but Clydex and Riffwolf realize that and move in to try to stop his entrance. And Quattrus moving towards bot side as well. They do have the control of the river, so that's pretty scary for Team Quackle Gaming. They are spotted out though, so not too dangerous for them, I'd say, as it's pretty hard to execute a champion like Xin or Anivia in those circumstances, so they should just look to get objectives and not go for kills.
Yeah, but I think that they could have made the play there, as both mid lane and bot lane were pushed in under the turret, and Quattrus already had roamed, so they could have tried at least steal away the blue buff, or put a lot of pressure against Xin Zhao, but they did not opt into that, just played it safe.
Yeah, but that's pretty hard to try to pressure them like that when you can't go for kills. As I said, it's hard to kill Anivia or Xin Zhao because of their passive and Xin Zhao ultimate. And when you put yourself in a situation like that at the blue buff, Anivia can zone out a lot of positions in those cases. So it's very dangerous to move into the territory of Team Quackle Gaming when they have champions like that on their side. And Quattrus not having vision here, Gnome is close to him. When he gets walled off, is forced to flash over the wall. Not much happening. Whoa, Gnome flashing over the wall, gets hit by the Shaka. Yes, Tower is close, and Stand United goes on to him, and it's him going down this time. Very questionable from him, but meanwhile, Cement getting a kill. in the bot lane. Will they go down to Clydex? Does not seem so. Oh, but the feather call. Oh, flashed in from him as well. What is going on from Team Koiflu Gaming with these weird flashes going out?
Unlucky plays, unlucky circumstances. Yeah, Gnomes had the play in mind. He didn't have his boots finished yet. He thought that he had them finished, it didn't work out as it just didn't work out as he planned it to work out. But still, the play was there. I saw the play that he wanted to make. Just a bit of a misplay.
Obviously, yeah, and like Shen being level 6, it's just unlucky that the ultimate wasn't forced out earlier. Just you know, they'll get him next time, I'd say.
Yes.
It's
Maybe
okay.
Onyos said that they didn't ping out that Shen is 6, so they thought that he isn't 6
Yeah,
yet.
Onyos has to work on his ability to communicate with his teammates.
But yeah, while we are saying that.
Yeah, it does seem that Arrow goes down. Now it's Truppier up against Gnome in the Dragon Pit, but Riftwolf is close to... Yeah, that's not gonna be a kill for him. So he does go down. Looks like the Drake is going to go for Team Koiflu Gaming. And as we were commenting on the gameplay of Team Koiflu Gaming, they do come out ahead in this interesting play at the Drake Pit. They do secure 2 kills in the Drake in the process. So well played by the Latvians this time.
Yeah, and Gnomes again looking for roam, maybe dive bot lane as they know the True Fire isn't there.
Very interesting. He's gonna get sandwiched there. Will he go on to cement? Nah, he chooses to play safe as his boots are not finished yet.
Yeah, boots are not
Have
finished
to take
yet.
that into consideration, not having enough movement speed to engage.
But that is going to be the first Drake for them. And turret, I mean, first turret.
Yeah, first turret goes for Team Koiflu Gaming. So they are 3,000 gold ahead in the 12th minute. And Arrow moving around the jungle. Might have gone for Spojez there, but not gonna happen this time. Flash forced out from him as the Q was about to hit. So very safe play by him, by Arrow. I do admire ability to use your flash like that, but he does not have it anymore. But the boot difference there. If he had those boots, Xinjiao, he could have caught up to Kha'Zix. Oh, Shockwave lands onto Spojez. Will he go down to Arrow? Does not seem so. A good wall blocking out Quattros from escaping there. And Arrow being so low, flash over the wall as he found Truppier in the river. And yeah, the Latvians live this time. But whoa, he goes down to Quattros there, egg forced out. So very interesting move by him. He just wanted to refresh his HP and mana bar.
Yeah, he was thinking ahead. If he wants to defend the turret, he needs full health.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. He's able to defend his turret now after being pressured by the enemies. And Quattros did tank a couple of turret hits, and now he goes for the kill. The Q does not land this time onto Quattros, so you know, Spojez is just playing with the Lithuanians, it seems, in the mid lane.
Showing them that he is the god in mid lane. But
unstoppable onslaught onto Cement. Will he go down? But he does get stunned by Truppier. Cement eaten by Truppier right now. Will go down to Gnome probably, but no, he runs out. Stand United goes onto him, and he moves back in to try to land any damage onto Gnome. But the ultimate comes out, and Cement isn't available to do any damage to him. But he goes in with his ultimate, landing a kill onto him. But he still goes down in the process. It's now a duel between Onyas and Hohohi. Will the Q land? It does, but it wasn't channeled enough, so the knockup didn't commit there. And yeah, it's just a tank brawl. But meanwhile, we saw Clydex getting a kill as well.
Yeah, Riftwolf was able to catch him out with his ultimate. So yeah, Quattros didn't have his flash yet, so was not able to use that to help him.
Oh, and they're moving on to Arrow. Goes down solo. The ultimate forced out. Yeah, very aggressive play by Clydex and Riftwolf, taking down another turret this game. So it's 3-4-0 turret-wise so far.
Yeah, it's just the combo of Zyro Khan is so oppressive, so hard to play against them as they have so much engage and the combo together has so much CC and damage as well. So it's really hard to play against them. Even if you're a immobile champion as Orianna or Kai'Sa. Well, Kai'Sa has the movement speed buff, so
I guess.
Yeah, but she's still kind of immobile. She doesn't have dashes or blinks.
And we do see the Herald going down for Team Koiflu Gaming as well. So far, all of the objectives picked up for them, probably because they have Gnome on their side. who is one of the most talented junglers in Latvia, I'd say.
Yeah, he doesn't usually go for the aggressive plays as Homos Master or Ekas or Chaffewall.
But when it comes to Drakes and other objectives, he's the one to shine.
Yeah, he likes to prioritize the PvE play more.
Oh, and look at Gnome, just a genius play heading in the Wolf, trying to go onto Yes Arrow, and they do succeed. Meanwhile, Sporges goes down, and the Rift Wolf engages with the quickness, trying to get Quarters. The heal does come out from him, and the teleport from Anya's to follow that up. They might try to go for him, but they do not. Now they look to go on to Trufier or Cement, maybe. No, they just group in the mid lane to try to push the turret down. They do have Rift Herald, so it is channeled by him, but it was cancelled, was it? Yes, it was cancelled. So that now they're engaging onto Trufier and Hahohi, and yeah, Trufier goes down in the process. Anya's being very low, but does get out safely this time. And a bit of a weird play by Gnome there, trying to channel the Herald when they did not have the vision in the area. So I think it was Hahohi's Shadow Assault to cancel the channel, and he's being chased down by Yes Arrow. It seems so, and Kaisa's W landing, so it's probably going to be a kill for her. Yeah, Cement ulting in, securing the kill for himself, and yeah, very good answer there, chasing down Gnome after the pressure in the mid lane.
Yeah, and Gnomes just wanted to bait in Truefire as they did engage to cancel the Rift Herald. They did get a kill to answer that, so not too bad. It's still pretty bad. And now Anivia,
not too bad, but still pretty bad.
Sporges is left alone to defend bot lane. Will not get dived. The Cement is taking has only half health now.
Yeah, they do seem to just try to get some control of the river because the Drake is coming up in 8 seconds. The ping's coming out. The waves are pushed in, so they're in a good position to start it. It's going to be Infernal Drake, so that's very important for him. Anya's moving towards top side for some reason. He does not have his teleport, maybe relying on his ability to drift with the Unstoppable Onslaught when the time comes. And Latvians just taking control of the river so fast, moving in, pushing NACL out instantly, and it is started by him. Clydex picks it up, but a huge shockwave onto 3 members. Now the quickness, trying to pick off Yestara, who jumped into the pit, but nothing much happening with that. Stand United didn't come out. A great shockwave by Quattrus, but they didn't secure anything much. Now will the Grand Entrance hit? It does hit one player. It's going to be Quattrus to BCC. Then now the wall, Great Wall comes out, but the Shadow Assault is enough to cross over it and get the safety of the turret.
Yeah, Kaisa is top lane to match Anya's push, so she's now with the team. And Zaya now with 4-0-0, a lot of damage coming out from
her. Two items built already. Now they're looking to push in mid lane, and now Grand Entrance coming out of Hahohi, but Devour will save him this time. But another wave is coming up. It does not have the cannon minion, but I do think they can do something about it. Now they just look to secure the bottom side of the jungle. Yestaro might be picked off here. Now he just gets to set a ward for free, using his ultimate to its fullest potential, trying to set vision. And yeah, Riffle just looking for every engage he can find. Grand Entrance didn't hit this time. A lot of damage onto Yestaro. Unstoppable Onslaught goes onto them, but True Fear gets Stand United. Quarters hits an ultimate onto Zaya, but Riffle doing such amazing work, hitting his quickness. Meanwhile, Hahohi tries to battle Gnome, but does fail in the process. Now Anya's trying to move on to Quarters. The knockup did not land, but Spoja is landing some damage onto him. Both of the carries live for NACL, but the front line was absolutely annihilated by Team Coinflip Gaming. Seeing Rakan doing such amazing work in that team fight.
Yeah, and that's going to be the bot lane turret going for them. And as Baron is going to be up in 20 seconds, most likely that is going to be the next objective that Team Coinflip Gaming want to go for. They have some vision in the topside jungle of NACL, but NACL have no vision around Baron, so if they go back now, they could actually just try and rush it down.
Yeah, maybe Team Coinfield Gaming can show that they are faster than Falcons and secure the Baron, and maybe get the Banner of Command to complement it and finish the game very soon, as they are in the control so far. We can see Scuttler being secured by Spojes, trying to set up the vision. They should move towards the blue buff and maybe clear out that pink ward that's in the bush. But nothing much happening. Recalls being channeled right now, but Truffier trying to clear vision, getting the upper hand in the river as Team Conflict Gaming were backing off. And yeah, just very interesting position. But you can see Clydex moving down to bot lane, trying to clear those waves.
Maybe he's trying to bait them all bot side.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so that NACL don't have too much vision around Baron, and when they win a team fight, they can just rush it down and try something like that. Yeah, interesting why Team Conflict Gaming are prioritizing the bot side jungle.
Now some pings coming out. Riffle landing a grand entrance, and the feathers absolutely melting. Yes, Taro, but a shockwave coming out from Quattros, doing so much damage. But it is 2 kills for Team Conflict Gaming in this team fight as Riffle just plays out it perfectly. And Onyo's trying to move onto Cement in the top lane. Unstoppable Onslaught does not connect. A bit hyped by his team getting a couple of kills in the bot side of the jungle.
But they go for the Baron.
Yeah, they go for the Baron. 21 minutes. Will they melt it in time? Spojes does have his blue buff on Anivia, so that's going to be burned down pretty fast. Now a wall set for Team Conflict Gaming by Anivia. Not gonna be blocking anyone off as they were conceding the buff this time. Now they're moving towards mid lane and the top lane to try to hopefully push it in. Banner was used somewhere. I think it's top lane. Yeah, it was top lane. The spellcaster being buffed by Onyas, and they're looking to take down the 5th turret in this game.
Yeah, and NACL didn't even try to stop the Baron. Are going to play with the turret for that, and most likely more, as I don't see how they can really do anything about this. Anivia has the wall and the ultimate to zone people away from the turret, and yeah, Clydex has so much more attack speed that he can just demolish the turrets really fast.
Yeah, and they're just moving in confidently. Hohoki does get a turret in return, but that's an inhibitor going down for NACL. Now they do have to look for a flank or something to answer this play, and Quattro is just constantly looking for a shockwave there. It is going to land only on Spojes. Will he go down? The Seraph Sempress comes out, but it is not enough to protect him from the damage. Now Spojes is forced to flash out, and Hohoki hitting a 3 or 4 man Shadow Assault there. Ripwolf will maybe go down, but no, yes, Darrow goes down in the process. They're so low, but Clydex melting everyone there. The quickness connects onto all members of NACL, and that's another kill for Clydex in the teamfight. No one goes down in the process. A very desperate, a pretty decent attempt by NACL in this teamfight, but just Team Conflict Gaming playing their cards right and coming out strong in this teamfight in the game 1.
Yeah, and that could actually be the game, as they are looking to end it. They still have the Baron buff, and there is still a death timer on Hohoki and Cement. Can they finish this?
Yeah, I think they can do the fight because Anivia can zone them off pretty well.
Yeah,
yeah, it is
easy pickings, easy pickings.
Yeah, it is game 1 by Team Conflict Gaming. Pretty solid, very entertaining for me, I'd say. And yeah, let's see who the leader in the damage graph is.
Yeah, both a great showing from Team Conflict Gaming. They were able to just kind of solo win the lanes. Gnomes was able to just pressure bot a lot and mid lane. He didn't really do anything top lane. He had one gank, I think, right? Where he killed Hohoki, yeah. But other than that, yeah, he was just able to ward, pick up Drakes, and do stuff like that, and negate Jester from doing anything.
Yeah, I want to add to the jungler difference maybe this game. We did see Kha'Zix first picked, very confident by Yes Arrow, not being able to do too much as he was out-damaged by all of his members, including Shrufier. Meanwhile, Gnome doing just amazing work on the Xinjiao pick, doing more damage than Spoejais even in this game. So we did see him applying a lot of pressure throughout the whole map. So yeah, very well played by Gnome this time.
Yeah, we don't usually see him play this well, so it's fun to see him play really well in some of these games. Maybe Xinjiao is the pick that he wants to pick, but because it wasn't in the meta, he just wasn't able to pull it out. And this time he was like, I don't care about the meta, and pulled out the champion and was able to dominate. And yeah, and the Quadex and Ripple, both of them on the Zyra Khan combo, was able to just pressure bot lane, was not even once, I think, visited by Jestero, were just able to keep up the pressure and then win the team fights from there.
Yeah, even though I did think Cement was playing pretty well on the Kai'Sa, it was just too much for him to take all of the pressure that was applied onto him, onto his turrets, waves, and his whole team in general. So Kai'Sa pick not working out as well this game.
Yeah, and this time we're going to actually go into game 2 without a pause. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes the players are really coordinated and are able to get in the lobby really fast. So this time we're going to see, without a pause, the game start.
Yeah.
So what do you think should NACL ban, or how should they adapt to game 2?
Well, NACL need to watch out for champions like Anivia or something like that, which can control the battlefield really well. They can protect their team really well. It's just so hard for them to pick something like Kha'Zix or Kai'Sa and then play against these, I'd say, long-range threats like Anivia and Rakan as well, who can, like, you know, CC you so well and go across from one side to the team fight to another, and just there's constant pressure onto them, and it's hard to coordinate these engages and picks by NACL with these kinds of champions, just because you have Ignivia and you have Xinjiao's ultimate, and no, it's just didn't find the possibility for them to pick off any kills.
So you would say that they should just ban out Rakan, negate that combo from Quadex and Riftwolf, and then pick something more aggressive, not but something more safe in the jungle, something that can more easily put up pressure, as Sejuani.
Yeah, but we did see that NACL was struggling with the wave clear as well, as all of the turrets this game were picked up by Team Quaffle Gaming. They did get one tower, NACL, but the wave clear was really weak for them. Orianna was not enough to clear all of those waves, and Kai'Sa not being the best champion for the job as well. So they were just constantly being pressured, and if they don't have the wave clear, they don't have the control of the map, which leads to them not being able to do any picks with the champions they have.
Yeah, and we are into Champ Select number 2, the second game of Champ Select, and yeah, I just want to see some better bans. Well, the bans weren't that bad, I would say.
Yeah.
They should just, they should ban out something from, I don't even know. I think they should ban out something like, something from the bot lane, as Cement and Truefire weren't able to really do anything bot side, or at least Jestero should just try and help bot lane as much as he can.
Yeah, I mean, Team Quaffle Gaming were able to pick the Zyra Rakan combo instantly in their second pick, so that's just very interesting to see. It usually doesn't come out in like that, and yeah, and maybe not pick Kha'Zix in the first pick because trying to take champions away from Nom will result in a lost game for you, my friend. So yeah, maybe, yeah, we do see a Rakan ban, so pretty glad to see them take him away, as Riftwolf was. Oh wait, it was banned by Riftwolf this time. So that's
by Team Quaffle Gaming.
It was by Riftwolf, okay. So yeah, very interesting that they were the ones to ban it out. It's 2 supports already taken away from Trufier, but Trufier does like to play Tankage anyway, as we see in other BSL games. And 2 mid laners banned, respecting Spojais on his ability to play Swain and Nazir. Maybe Onyos can play Swain. Haven't seen that as much. Yep.
Could be.
So that's a flex ban. Finally seeing something like a Scion ban. Very smart to finally address top lane picks in the ban phase.
We could see Camille first pick from Onyos.
Yeah, that's a very promising champion from him as well. But there's still Ornn, because Braum was banned out. He likes to play Ornn a lot. I like him playing it, but
Camille,
you are right this time. It's going to be Camille for Onyos. Now, all I want to see is an aggressive jungler by Gnome, and maybe something like Echo in the mid lane, and that's gonna be the deal done for Team Quaffle Gaming.
So what would you want to see in the jungle from?
Well, we do know that Gnom's champion pool is very full of many strong champions that can play aggressively. So maybe pick the Kazakhs, or maybe it's too bad against Sejuani. I mean, Zinja is still pretty good. Like facing a Sejuani.
Jax, he has played Jax.
Yeah, Jax is pretty strong here as well. Maybe go for a tank, actually. Maybe he can play Zac.
Zac, Zac is really good.
Zac is another champion in the jungle that can complement Camille's ability to lock someone up. And we do see a Cho'Gath picked. So, what do you know about top lane matchups? Does Cho'Gath beat Ornn?
Well, I think they have a pretty safe lane. I know that Ornn is pretty good.
Wait, it's Camille in the top lane. Or maybe it's in the jungle. We never know.
You can never know with Gnomes. You can never know. But yeah, I know that Ornn has a really good time against melee champions.
Yeah.
He can punish them really well. So it's hard to say. They're both tanks. Everything that Ornn can do, Cho'Gath can just sustain back because of his passive.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's going to be it would be a tank matchup where they wouldn't really do anything too much. But the Skarner in the jungle.
The champion that we didn't talk about, another aggressive champion, as we couldn't even comprehend the Gnome's champion pool there, calling out a lot of junglers, but completely forgetting about Skarner. So that's picked up by him. And another aggressive champ that can do picks is a Morgana, picked probably for Rift Wolf this time, as we did see Cho'Gath and Sejuani on NACL's side. So Morgana is pretty well, goes pretty well into this matchup. Can just black shield the Camille when she tries to go in, or when Skarner tries to run at someone, he can't be CC'd in those situations.
And of course, Morgana Jhin is a really strong dual lane, so if they go into that, then that's going to be really good for them. And have they given any announcements of what time
Yeah,
is?
that is Alistar. So far, I kind of like what NACL are doing. They're picking the safe, strong frontline when Team Coifel Gaming are trying to go for engage. So that's very well answered by NACL this time in the draft phase.
Okay, and what do you think should they close out their team composition with?
You mean NACL?
Yeah.
I do like. I would like to see a hyper carry picked up by Cement this time. Kai'Sa was banned out. They did ban Caitlyn and Xayah themselves. Maybe they're going for Sivir, actually. Sivir could be really good into this, as she can block off Morgana or Skarner, like Skarner's ultimate and Morgana's binding. So, yeah, I do want to see Sivir. I have seen him play it other times in scrims or in other games. So, yeah, let's hope for a Sivir. That would be very exciting.
Okay, and yeah, I think that Team Coifel Gaming are going to pick up the Jhin for their ADC, as I saw that Cladex has been practicing it recently, and it is one of the better picks now in the ADC position, as well as it's really good with Morgana. Both of them can just zone off really well, but they are the ones that ban it out.
If I actually see an Ashe pick here, I would be pretty disappointed. I mean, they're up against Morgana. What are they thinking?
But maybe it's a placeholder.
Check the stream, Cement, please. Just pick Severe. It's Tristana is fine as well, I guess. But no. I mean, she can't knock Skarner away when he's black shielded. Can you? You probably can't. And we can see Clydex is tuning into the BSL stream, understanding that Sivir is one of the strongest champions in the game, as stated by me. So
you think they should go with Sivir so that they have more engage on the Skarner and Camille?
I mean, they have Cho'Gath and Sejuani picked anyway, and then Alistar and Tristana. Why would they need any more engage when, you know, Skarner can just get black shielded and run up and just pick someone off, you know?
You know, it could be Morgana mid, and we're going to only see the support now.
Oh, man.
Karma support. Okay, now.
Okay, that's the hype killed. But
Sports is going to pick up Talia for himself, so...
Yeah, but Talia ultimates work really well against, you know, Cho'Gath when he's trying to farm out some side lane, and, you know, just Skarner, Camille, very good champions to pick someone off. So when Cho'Gath decides to farm, they can just move in and pick him off in those scenarios. So,
Cassiopeia could be good in the mid lane, so that they have a good team fighting composition.
I guess, but yeah, Quattro's just sticking with the Orianna. Maybe not the best pick when thinking about Morgana and Severe, as they can block off the Shockwave pretty well. But yeah, pretty. I don't have any a very bold statement to make about the draft phase. I do think it can go either way. As you saw in the previous game, it was very interesting and entertaining to see how they play out those champions in some scenarios. But overall, anything that happen, it just depends on their play.
Well, last time NACL had this, I would say, a late game composition where they wanted to play in the late game, but Team Conflict Gaming were able to just snowball in the early game and not let them get to the late game. And this time also the same, they go with the late game team composition, and it's going to be if they can just play safe at the start and not die too much, then they should be good. But if they play like they played last game, then I think this is going to be a 2-0 for Team Conflict Gaming.
Yeah, but you know, it's a lot safer. You can't, when you pick Kha'Zix and the Orianna, as we stated in the previous game, you can make a lot of bad decisions when you try to go in or something like that. But for the team composition that they picked this time, it's really hard to make mistakes. Cho'Gath is very promising, and Sejuani as well. When you try to make a mistake, you can still get out or do your job pretty well in the team fight. Together with what was the marksman that was picked for them? Was it?
It was Tristana.
Yeah, Tristana is just so safe champions. You can't go wrong with those picks. Tristana, Orianna, and just 3 frontline picks. You know, it's so safe. And yeah, it might go for NACL this time if they don't screw up too much when GNOME tries to invade their jungle or move in to do any picks.
Yeah, hopefully he still won't remember that he hasn't bought his boot upgrades.
Yeah,
and that could be the place that give NACL the upper hand. But we will see that in a couple of minutes, as now the players are loading into the game, and we're going to have a small commercial break.
You spray. You're stuck. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
And we are back into the game where NACL now are on the bull side and Team Coin for, Team Coin for the gaming are on the bulls.
Yeah.
Both of the teams are looking for an invade, but they will not find each other as Team Coin Gaming are on the top side and NACL are on the bot side.
Excuse us, as we are getting into the game. We can see NACL stacking in the bottom side river, trying to look for a counter invade as Team Coin Gaming are moving through top side.
Won't leave any wards in the jungle, so
yeah, just moving through, cruising by, not finding anything, and it is the bottom side Skarner altar secured by NACL. Very well played from them,
yes.
Starting off this game.
They are going to start on the bot side again, so Quarex and Riffle both again will have the advantage on the bot lane. But yeah, Little Gnome's going to start top side. They're just going to be pretty safe. Again, just giving the advantage to his laners as much as he can. And not doing too much.
Yeah, we can see that, binding hit onto cement already. They were leashing for Yes Arrow in the bottom side jungle. Now he's moving towards the wolves. Probably gonna try to match a gank on top lane, but we did see Gnome start top side himself, so it might just be an engage by Yestaro onto Onyas in the top lane when the time comes. And so far in the mid lane, Spojas, we do know that his Lee abilities are really strong. Trying to play as aggressive as possible, pushing out, setting some vision for his team. And the Sivir pick, as I said, very strong. Pushing out the wave already, pressuring NACL. We saw the same thing happen last game. They were able to clear out waves very effectively with the Zarakan combo. Now it's being severe, so I like that Team Quackle Gaming are prioritizing wave clear so much, which I pointed out between our games as well, which NACL don't as much. And so Talia and Sivir is gonna clear any wave that comes towards them anyhow.
Yeah, and again, this game, as well as the last game, NACL are forced under the threat. Truefi looking for some plays, but yeah, he's just going to trade a bit. And the Sivir and Morgana lane is a really hard one to play against, especially as Tristana that got her range nerfed. So Sivir can be can keep the waves pushed as much as she wants. Same on mid lane, Talia can just push it in as much as she wants to. And that just gives a lot of air for Gnomes to breathe, as he can just invade, and his laners are going to be on their own faster than the enemy ones.
Yeah, and the Pulverize onto Riffle landing and Ignite coming out, and the flash heal used by Team Quackle Gaming. Will Truefier go down to the Ignite? It does not seem so, but Cement is moving in, trying to secure a kill onto Riffle, cancelling an auto attack in the process, but the first blood is secured. He's jumping right into the arms of Gnome. It's going to be a kill secured for both of the teams. A gold lead for Team Quackle Gaming anyway, just because the minion difference in the bot side so far is pretty significant, I'd say.
Yeah, but Gesture is there to punish Quadex for being in there for so long. Quadex is going to try and kill Truefire.
Yeah, will he go down? The stun lands onto Clydex, and the red buff is ticking away. Will he land another auto attack? It's a flash to land another one. Will it be enough? And the W, the flail, secures a kill, and Gnome flashing in, trying to secure a kill onto Yes Arrow. He does block Arctic Assault from Yes Arrow, so Gnome already showing a lot of pressure against NACL, and just countering Yes Arrow's moves around the map already.
Yeah, and Onyas can also play as aggressive as he wants topside, as he knows that Yes Arrow is nowhere near, and he can just take some disadvantages trades, but yeah. Everything that Onyas will try and damage, Hahohi will just heal back up.
Yeah, he'll just heal all of it back up. So, he does not have the same sustain as Cho'Gath, so he will have to recall at some point. And Yeah, and then engage onto Riftwolf, already playing so aggressive, pulverized lands, but the black shield will be enough to counter that engage, but Cladix already there to counter the damage as Cement is dropped to like 30% of his health already, but the potions are ticking for him. We can see that NACL just want to play aggressive. They just are looking for everything they can, but they did kind of take this team composition that should be a bit passive in the early game, I'd say. But yeah, Gnome moving on towards the top lane. Hookshot hits onto Hohohi. Predator is popped. Will he move on to Hohohi in time? Just landing an auto attack, letting him know that Gnome is control of this game. And yeah, nothing much happening after that. But Camille did hit her 6th level in this minion wave. The cannon minion wasn't secured by them for some reason in the top lane. I want to point that out. It's a very important
gold that is missed. They
yeah.
could have gotten that.
Yeah, and that's just a misplay by Coinflip Gaming, but they are looking to bounce back as they are moving in the jungle of NACL, trying to secure the Raptors. Will it make up for the cannon minion? It does seem so.
It does, yeah, it does seem it's going to work out as they wanted it. Jestero this time is not able to really do anything again. Has been just farming it up.
Oh, and now moving on to Quarters. Will he land a stun there? He does, landing some damage there as Sporjais is using his threaded volley to get some damage off. And Gnome, even though he's not securing any kills in these ganks, in the solo lanes, he is just establishing pressure and just showing presence in the game.
Showing dominance.
Showing dominance against the Lithuanians. Moving into the jungle, look, he's like not even doing anything. Right-clicking. Oh, and wait, Quarters is almost going down against Sporjais, forcing out both of his summoners. And Gnome just trying to get the blue, but will move away. Will he though? He's moving back in. He's just playing with Yester at this point. Will he secure the blue buff in time?
Jester doesn't have smite, so...
Oh, none of them have smites. They're coming back soon, and it's a blue buff secured by Little Gnome. He thought it all out from the very start. Oh, in the battle in mid lane, what happened? Sporjais tried to move into Quarters using his ultimate, and Quarters is very low right now, but will he get enough damage? No, he won't. It's Sporjais picking up another kill for Team Coinflip Gaming, establishing dominance in that lane as well, as we can see Gnome trying to help him push out the waves right now. And yeah, just a pretty fast-paced game so far. Anya's pushing Hohohi under the turret, it does seem so. Will he try to go for the play? Probably won't, as he does have his feast up. And the Gnome just onto the next buff of NACL. It is going to be red buff. Will Yester check the buff? Yes, he does, but so much damage. He's just getting double teamed by the red buff. And Gnome there.
Gnomes knowing how to use natural creeps to his advantage.
Yeah, obviously, just natural creeps turning to his side, as we saw in that play. Anya's moving in to secure the kill, but now a flash onto Hohohi, hitting the hook shot, trying to dodge the knockup by using Hex. The ultimate does not work out, and he does go down. But Gnome just playing out of his mind, countering that play, getting another kill. 2-0-2.
Just doing so much in this game right now. Both of the mid laners, even though Quattros did fall, he still has been able to keep up with the farm. And it's pretty hard against the Talia, as she can just keep pushing in the waves and basically make you farm under the turret. And that's what Sporjais wants to do now, as he wants to start trying and roam around the map. But he doesn't really have a place to roam, as everybody is just pushing in their waves.
Well, you can just use the push advantage and just try to block off. Oh wait, and then engage onto Clydex there. Wow, the Pastor Shot secures the kill onto him, but an Ignite ticking, and the Ripple picks up a return kill. Now it's True Fear battling Riftwolf. The minions doing a lot of damage onto him, but the potion is ticking.
Sporjais is caught out by Jester and Quattros.
Oh, the flash is forced out. Now a smite and a flash from Yes Arrow will be enough to finish him off as well. So NACL not letting their hands down, but Yes Arrow quick to move to bot lane already. Will the stun land onto him? Yes, it does. Now the flail trying to get the stacks up against Riftwolf. And yeah, it just seems like he's going down. Yes, Arrow trying to get as much kills as he can himself, as you just can't let Gnome walk all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make some plays happen yourself. Even though he's taking all of the buffs, you have to go try to make successful ganks in the process. So good job for him, not losing his focus in this game, securing some kills for his team.
Yeah, and Anya's in the top lane. He's just trying to.
Oh, Yes Arrow picked off the threaded volley, landing so much damage onto Yes Arrow. Now it's Clydex trying to finish off him, but Gnome, of course, he's there for the play, landing a slow, securing a kill. Not for him, for his marksman.
For his team.
He's a team player for his team, for his nation. It's Latvians picking up another kill, but it's an engage onto Quattros. The seismic shell wasn't the best, but it's nonetheless a kill for Gnome this time.
Yeah, and Anya's looking to all in.
Yeah, Hextech ultimately goes down, but he's a bit scared. Not gonna move onto the turret as the feast is still available for him. He's just tanking the spellcaster minions, waiting for Rupture to come off cooldown, and the Gnome is moving towards topside. Will it result in a dive? Does not seem so. Just letting the Hahohi have the freebie, not making any plays happen.
Yeah, maybe they're respecting Hahohi too much. They could have. I think they could have went for the play. I think they. Well, yeah. Okay, they couldn't. Camille didn't have ultimate, so she wouldn't have done as much damage. But yeah, Clydex and Riftwolf, both of them still having a lot of pressure bot lane, and Jessero hasn't been able to relieve the pressure too much there. Maybe he's going to try and do that now as he is roaming to bot side.
Yeah, we can see the push is still going on for Team Conflict Gaming in the bot lane, but Yes Arrow is still pretty close to counter any plays that they might make. And yeah, not much happening, just people backing off. Just trying to land as much damage as possible on the bottom tower of NACL. Clydex looks to play pretty confident in this situation, not scared of any engages right now, as Gnome is close to close to back them up if it's necessary. A pink ward secured near the dragon, and Gnome seems to be in a little bit of trouble. No, he does not. Quattros not moving in to try to secure. Oh, and the smite taking away the scuttler from Gnome. How does he dare to do something like that? It's just such a disgusting play.
Yeah, but the Drake has been up. No one has opted into picking that up.
Yeah, and the teleport from Onyas is going to sandwich NACL, and Trufier is certainly going to go down. Unbreakable Will trying to tank as much as possible. The hookshot does not land, but it's nonetheless going to be a kill. While Gnome is moving on to the next target, Buster Shot will knock him back. So not much happening after securing the first kill, but he might try to land some damage onto the top lane turret. He does not have his TP.
Is going to, I think he's going to, relieve the pressure from top lane.
Yeah, Anya's just going to farm out mid lane probably.
Yeah, swapping it up for a quickie so that they can just farm the lanes and not lose too much, but Gnome solo killing Cement.
We can't even keep track of what this guy is doing, getting a kill onto Cement in the bot lane. When the Yes Arrow just speechless, walking around his empty jungle, not being able to secure the defenses for his
Gnomes
team.
is 3 levels above Cement Jestero now, so...
Oh, it's a dive against Quattros there. Heal and flash used by him. He does survive, but they're moving on to Yes Arrow. Maybe no, the hookshot does not follow up the damage from Splurges, but nonetheless, Shockwave and both summoners used by him. And obviously the Drake goes for Team Conflict Gaming as they have the Gnome advantage.
Yeah, the Gnome advantage.
The Gnome advantage is on the side for Team Conflict Gaming, securing all of the objectives so far.
4k gold ahead, haven't been, just slowly but surely getting the advantages that they need. Now they have swapped. Clydex and Riftwolf are going topside to keep the pressure going and pick up that turret. Then most likely after doing that, all of them are just gonna go mid lane and start sieging that.
Yeah, we can see a lot of damage landed already onto the turret. NACL do have the teleport advantage right now, but I can't see them making any big plays as of yet. Riftwolf trying to secure as much vision as he can, trying to using his ultimate there, but the teleport comes out from Hahohi. As I stated, the teleport advantage, Riftwolf forced to flash out, but he does seem to go down. The Ignite used on him, yes, Cement secures the kill. Now they're moving on to Clydex. Not much is gonna happen from that. There's no one to defend bot lane turret right now, so it'll probably be Anya's doing some damage to the turret at least.
Yeah, and now that Hockey has gone back, Team Corporate Gaming could look for a play. They do have the Skarner ultimate, and he still has Flash and Predator.
Oh, and the Seismic Shove lands onto Yestaro. Goes so low, only 100 health left. Now his next sights are on Quatris. Rift Herald doing a lot of damage onto him too, but the Shockwave and the ultimate from Sejuani Gnome trying to squeeze out a play there, but the circumstances weren't in his favor this time. Even though the Herald was on his side, it was not enough to secure a kill.
Yeah,
When the Sporjais is still thirsty for a kill, flashing in, trying to land damage onto Quatris. Threaded volley will be enough to get a kill. Now his next target is Yes Arrow, but the stun lands onto him, but a quick cleanse from him. Well played by Sporjais in this scenario, trying to land as much damage as possible. Cement trying to secure a kill, flashing in, Buster Shot to finish him off. The blue buff transfer to him as well, and yeah, just an exciting play. Now the next target is Rift Wolf. The stun will be black shielded by him. The red buff not slowing him as well, but the binding hits onto him now in Ignite ultimate, and the W used, and True Fear just not reacting fast enough to save his teammate. Yes, Taro.
Rift Wolf's just the support solo killing the jungle. We don't see that too often, so that is a big play for them, and that must be tilting for an ACL. Doesn't seem like they know. They had some good plays, like they caught out Skarner there for Gnomes. They caught him out, negated his play, chained the CC perfectly, but after that they kind of gave the kills again to the...
Oh, and Gnome moving in, so much movement speed from Righteous Glory Predator, landing his ultimate onto Quatris. And if you see a Gnome running at you, you do know that you are finished off already. So just close your eyes and hope for the best.
Accept your fate.
Yep, you are going down in that scenario. So yeah, that's another turret secured by them. 3-0 for now. And Pink's coming onto Hohohi. The hookshot doesn't land. Rupture lands onto Onyas this time. But they don't do enough damage to finish him off. Feast and the smite onto Onyas. He does go down. No damage coming out from Team Craftly Gaming. But Rift Wolf being quick to react. Rotated to bot lane already. A flash used by Yestaro, but the binding hits. Same as Sejuani's ultimate. True Fear moving in, trying to land a pulverize, but the flash from Clydex will save him. Now Onya's trying to move out. The stun from Alistar does land. So is the Rupture. So that's going to be enough CC to finish off another target. So NACL fighting back with their full power.
And this is so big for them. They want to buy as much time as they can to stay in the game as long as they can, because I would say they have the better late game teamfight composition if they don't get caught out. And right now, Hohohi being so big can't be killed by Skarner and Camille, just being so tanky.
Yeah, the pick works out pretty well for him, as he's 1-1-4 so far. Anya's yet to show his skills with Camille. So yeah, excited to see him making some big plays as of yet. And Sporja is maybe looking to move towards bot lane, as there might be an engage onto True Fear and Cement. He's moving around, he's in possession, the ultimate comes out. He's probably just gonna rocket jump over the wall. Does not seem to be the case, as Cement is trying to land as much damage as he can. Sporja goes down pretty low, but the kill comes out for Team Craftly Gaming. Now it's pings coming out from the other members of NACL. Clydex did recall there, but Hohohi picking up a kill against Sporja. Would be any more kills for him. And Onya seems to go down. A beautiful shockwave comes out from Quatris there. It does secure 2 more kills for his team. What was Clydex doing? Who throughout the whole fight just recalling, bailing on his teammates and getting some items? I don't know.
Well, sometimes you have to understand that the AD carry comes first. So he wanted to back. The team might have not listened to the call. And yeah, I don't think they had to actually take the play. This is just going to give NACL even more time to come back.
Yeah.
And if they can, then we're going to have a good one on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, we do see late game champions from pick for them anyway. Saga Cho'Gath, Orianna, and Tristana. It's going to be pretty scary for Team Craftly Gaming later on. And yeah, just well played by them, capitalizing on the mistakes of Team Craftly Gaming so far.
Yeah, but that's going to be the second quadra going to Team Craftly Gaming, and that is big. As Skarner, everybody on their team wants that extra movement speed, and that will give them so much. And Sivir already having her ultimate.
Yeah, back up. So the Cloud Drag is gonna help them move around. Oh wait, and it's an engage onto Cement. Onya's finally making the play happen, just absolutely destroying him. But on the other side of the map, that's an engage out of Hokoki. 4 members trying to kill him. Takes such a long time to finish him off, but they do eventually. It's just going to be 2 members for NACL going down. Aggressive play by Team Conflict Gaming will be successful this time. So well played by Onyas, taking the solo kill against Cement. No buster shot used or anything. There was just no chances for him left there.
Yeah, and that's going to allow them to just start sieging even harder. Gnome is looking to engage.
Moving in. Oh, there's a flash ultimate comes out for him. That's surely going to be the kill, but the stun landed onto Clydex as well. Now he's in a pretty bad position in this team fight. He's going to go down to Cement, same as Onyas. There was no wave for them to fight. So much question mark pings coming out from the teammates of Gnome and Clydex.
Well, they did go in too deep, as none of the members were seen on the map. So overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, they did secure a turret or two, but it's still not that good because they lose a lot of pressure in this situation. Now they're moving in to try to finish off Spojes or Onyas there, or will they not? They're just gonna play it out safe, get some pressure on the mid lane, maybe secure a tower. And no, wait, Yestaro is still moving in. They do know that hookshot is on cooldown. He is going to be stunned, and Spojes is just watching as his teammate goes down. And Seismic Shove didn't save him there.
But they are going to try and go for the Baron. They have vision, and yeah, they do go for it. They still have the...
Yeah,
they don't have feast, so Gnomes could try and steal it away.
Yeah, Talia has no mana, so she was forced to recall. She does have her ultimate, but now True Fear landing a pulverize onto Ripple will be enough damage from his team to finish him off. Now Onyas being the next focused by NACL. So much damage from Clydex as the Baron is hitting them as well. The Boomerang Blades just melting the front line of NACL. Will it be another kill? He's still surviving, kiting Hohohi, but no, he did go down there, and the binding onto Cho'Gath there will secure a kill for them. Yes, Spojes picks up another one. That was the teleport from Onyas, moving in, setting his sights onto Cement. Will it be another kill? Will the hookshot land? He does not hit the hookshot. But the double, you know, it does not hit as well. But the Cloud Drag difference probably playing into display. And that's another kill secured by them. Where is True Fear? He's just, you know, taking some attention, trying to execute here, but Ripple moving in. Probably gonna get the assist. Yeah, the W does play into his hands, yeah.
And that is a 7k, 6k gold lead for Team Conflict Gaming, as NACL are trying to make like punished Team Conflict Gaming's mistakes. Team Conflict Gaming then NACL, yeah, they have been punishing the mistakes that Team Conflict Gaming are making, but then they are making these questionable decisions, which then Team Conflict Gaming are able to punish. And this is, and at some point, the death timers are going to be too long for the team to come back.
Wait, but there's a movement on the top side of the map. Onya's being caught off, maybe, or no? It's Yestaro going down Fortress using his shockwave, but he does go down in time. Yestaro flashing out from that situation.
That could be Baron. They could try and go for the Baron. Hohohi still has Feast. But yeah, I think that they could try and go for it, at least bait the fight.
It was so weird to watch as Team Conflict Gaming, I think, were mispositioned, but it was the other way around. Now, Spoja is recognizing the situation, moving in to get another kill, but the Righteous Glory comes out from Hohohi, not gonna mean much in this situation. But Onya's still there to try to do some damage to the lines. Oh, and an ultimate, finally, Impel comes out onto Cho'Gath, pulling him into the team. And Gargoyle Stormplate won't tank as much damage as he imagined. He does go down, as very glad to see that Gnome isn't scared to ult in the tanks, as they can be killed together with the teammates pretty well.
And they do start a Baron, the Baron is falling so fast. The damage, there's so much damage from the Camille and Sivir coming out.
Interesting to see that Spojes is left to be the one to zone out, but he does get into the pit. Will it be a steal from him? Yes, Taro securing the Baron, taking it away from Team Conflict Gaming. Meanwhile, Onya's I mean, Gnome does finish off him in the Baron pit, but that's Baron for NACL. That's gonna extend the game even more. I don't know. I mean, they did send the Talia to zone any enemies off, but that didn't play out as they imagined. And yeah, just a sloppy play from Team Coinflip Gaming, I'd say.
Yes, Porsche wasn't really doing too much to stop the engage there. He was just standing and looking at them. I guess they wanted to like pick up the Baron and then go for the aggressive play to maybe finish off the game, and so that Porsche could be on the backside damaging. But they weren't able to do that, and Jester was able to steal away the Baron, and that just gives NACL right what they want.
And the Predator being used by Gnome, he does look to be pretty angry. But Righteous Glory as well, Smite coming out, Quartus being in a bad position this time. So yeah, he is going to be killed.
All 8 and 7, hasn't been able to shine in this series. Both of the times he's been able to, has been getting focused, and yeah, dying so much.
Yeah, it is pretty tough to beat the mid laner when you have Gnome against you, putting up so much pressure onto his jungler, taking away all of the buffs and everything.
But the Inferno Drake going for Team Coinflip Gaming, so that's another big win for them. Haven't gotten all the objectives that they want to, mostly, except that Baron, except that one Baron.
They did get the Baron, you know, just Gnome probably playing a little bit the Lithuanians in this match. Just, you know, letting them have something this game. And yeah, that's just looking to be a siege onto the bot lane, but the Pulverize hits onto Gnome. He flashes in, ults Tristana, but she does QSS it in time, so there's no flash for Gnome right now. It's like no engage power for them, and the ultimate not picking anyone off, Talia failing as well, but they are looking to try to siege the tower. No, Pulverize onto Gnome. Will he go down? No, he doesn't. They're just looking to clear out the waves as Hohe is holding off Onyas in the top side. Yeah,
and Hohe hasn't, I mean, Onyas hasn't had the advantage that he wants to. Hohe is easily can just stay there.
But Spoja is getting picked off there. An ultimate from Sejuani hits, and it's a cement to have the shutdown against him. The cleanse and flash used a bit of a, you know, just over-aggressive from Spoja in this play. So yeah, he just goes down there. They're losing a lot of pressure when having their main wave clearer killed when they're trying to siege turrets.
Yeah, and that's just, again, now Tristana has her 3 items, so she has some good wave clear and a lot of damage if she can just keep auto-attacking the targets. And if Gnomes gets cut out, then they don't have too much like engage anymore, and all of Team Coinflip Gaming are really squishy. So the later the game goes, I think the harder it's going to be for them to make the winning plays.
And they do seem to create Death Bush here behind Drake, and they're moving on to Riffle, but it's not going to be successful. NACL trying to do some desperate plays, I'd say, and Onya's being in a pretty bad position, but the Predator used by Gnome, will he pick off anyone there, trying to land as much damage as possible onto Truffier, but the Shockwave landing onto Clydex. Will he go down as the Pulverize did land as well? Onya's now moving on to Cement, will finish him off as Truffier died as well. Clydex with his movement speed and the Drake advantage just able to catch up to Quartus as well. Cement leaving the game. Yes, Taro trying to get out, but he does get faced with Onyas, but no, the ultimate will stop him there. And yeah.
And they have a big wave top lane, so they could go for the winning, finishing play. They will try and end the game, or at least, yeah, now they're going to pick up 2 inhibitors at the minimum, as Onyas is pushing in the bot lane, and yeah, Sivir together with Morgana and Skarner picking up the top lane inhibitor, and Spoilers has been setting up the mid lane wave, so they could just go for 3 inhibs and play it safe. But
yeah, they do not know that Cement already thought that the game is over or something. His teammates are still fighting, and he's back in the game. Hookshot landing onto Truffier, he's going down. A double kill for Clydex, that was his 12th kill already, landing a lot of damage on the sides of NACL, but they're moving in, trying to squeeze out anything out of the situation. Landing any kills? No, probably not. Quartus taking half a health. Cement flashing in, rocket jumping, trying to pick someone off, but that doesn't work. A big shockwave comes out from Quartus. but they won't result in any kills now. Yeah, and Riftwolf running down into the fountain, and yeah, it's just 2-0 from Team Coinflip Gaming.
Yeah, and this one, 36 kills to 22. So much kills, such a bloody game. Both of the teams just looking for blood as much as they can. And Team Coinflip Gaming getting the upper hand in those fights and eventually getting the lead that they need and win the game.
Yeah, and it seemed so easy for Clydex to land as much auto attacks as possible in those team fights, as champions like Camille and Skarner applied so much pressure and so much fear into NACL that he was just able to back them up with his ultimate and just land as much auto attacks as possible in those fights.
Yeah, and the boomerang crits were just getting every single target from NACL and poking them out slowly but surely. And yeah, gotta give it to Clydex and Riftwolf. Both of them played in the series really well. Were able to just dominate the bot lane. Gnomes this time were showing a lot of pressure on the map, something we don't usually see from him. This time he was able to find the right champions, find the right plays that he wants to do, and was able to just roam around the map, find the enemy jungler, ward it out, gank us a lot and stuff like that. Sporges wasn't too big in both of these series, as he didn't really have to do anything, as yeah, his bot lane and jungler were doing a lot of work, and Onyas also was just playing normally, wasn't feeding and wasn't being too great.
It did feel like Nom was the leading guy for Team Coinflip Gaming in today's matches. So, well played by them. I mean, there's really deserved wins for them, just showing who the superior team in the league are.
Yeah, and yeah, so this was the game between Team Coinflip Gaming and NACL. Team Coinflip Gaming were able to go 2-0. So let's check the schedule to see when you will see me, or maybe Arlight as well, and yeah, when you will see Gekons with Henry. So today, yeah, we saw NACL versus Team Coinflip Gaming. Tomorrow is going to be a full CS:GO day, so no League of Legends on tomorrow. Then Wednesday, yeah, we'll have Surreal Gaming versus Public Enemy, and Vegan Unit 4 versus Imantas 5. Can't wait to see those matchups. I think that Public Enemy will most likely win.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then Vegan Unit 4 versus Imantas 5. It's hard to say. I want to see what Vegan Unit 4 will be able to pull out, as they have been playing each week better and better. And then on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday it's going to be Keep Yourself Alive against Falcon eSports. We're looking to take the games away from them. We are feeling very confident so far, but it can go either way. We won't underestimate them at all. And the same day after our matches, it's going to be Team Solo Mata versus Iron Wolves. So one of the stronger Latvian teams facing off against the best team in BSL. That's my judgment.
Okay, I'll back you up on that. I think that Iron Wolves is the best team here, and yeah, that was
after Falcon.
Right after Falcon. But that is all from us today. Today you were joined by me, Cookie, and together with me was Arlight. Those were you saw today's matchups. Check out BSL.pro to see the standings on which team is where, to check out the statistics of the players. Last week, Teogen was the MVP. Didn't mention that before, as he had the best KDAs from last week. And yeah, just keep following BSL. Also, you'll find information about Hypertown there, the event that's going to be the 26th and 27th of May, the finals, and a lot of other stuff is going to be there. So yeah, this was all from us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I can never forgive Lakita for murdering our mother.
I've been cooperating, you're just not listening.
You're not listening to me.
Pasaules top seriāli. Skaties visas sezonas uzreiz visos tavos ekrānos. Shortcut films. Tikai €6 mēnesī. Shortcut. Tu redzēsi.
You spray. You awkward. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.